Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the week of the 7th going to the 13th of August, and apologies, I apologize for the train in the background or any other sounds that you might hear. As much as I love this setup, the only problem is the sound, but apart from that, I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you do, and if you haven't subscribed already, why not? Make sure you do. Alright, anyways, let's see what's going on for you guys. Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. For Taurus, please. Thank you. All right, 2 more. Thank you very much. So I don't know where to put things anymore. I'm getting very hot in your reading. I'm just going to move this cushion. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. Anyway, it's chaos. It's mayhem here, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right. Overall energy. Queen of Wands. Very good. I kind of feel like you're in a very good element here, Capricorn, of your confidence is going up. The way that you're looking after yourself is also improving as well. Queen of Wands is a very beautiful energy inside and out. So you guys could be focusing a lot more on your creativity, on any ideas, on how to stand out, shine out. You will do that best, all right, maybe without even trying that hard. So maybe that's a message for some of you. You could be gaining a lot of attention at this time just because of some level of beauty, whether it's your aura, whether it's your looks, whether it is just your ideas and what you bring to the table. The Queen of Wands is very much admired, inside out. You know, that's the kind of energy that you guys are embodying at this time. Of course, it's a wand energy, so again, it is to do with your creativity, it's to do with your career, most likely, or any ideas. It feels like you're full of them at this time, which is very lovely to see. Especially because your first oracle card is the Go the Distance, which is my fiery energy card anyway, so you guys are embodying the fire element this week, which is lovely. As you can see, this cheater is running through the goals, and not just one. He's going at a speed where it could be like achieving multiple after one after the other here. So you guys, maybe there is like a time limit that you guys have set yourself, and this is, I feel like you're going to exceed your goal and then some, within a time frame that maybe you set for yourself. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of speed coming in. There's a lot of focus. As you can see, there's nothing else around this cheater apart from the goal. So you guys are going to be heavily focused at this time on what it is that you want, and you're chasing it. You're running very fast towards it, which is lovely. Let's clarify the Go the Distance. Feels very good for your career, by the way, just in general. The Go the Distance card is being clarified by the 4 of Cups and a 10 of Cups, which is very beautiful. I kind of feel like maybe you were in a position where things weren't really happening for you with the 4 of Cups. Maybe you were rejecting certain opportunities, or this can also be a card of like just imagining. You know, sometimes we can sit by the tree and just imagine a life we want to live. And that's all that we do. Like, it's a dreamer card almost when it comes down to that meaning in particular. Kind of being complacent, like, I already have 3 cups, you know, I would love to have this and it will happen someday, but not actually making any moves. I feel like this is the difference between who you were then and who you are now, is that you're actually learning how to chase that goal, chase that dream. I feel like you are growing exponentially is the word that wants to come to mind, because of your really incredible imagination. Of course, these are cups. These are all to do with things that emotionally feel like they resonate with you. Maybe things to do with emotions, or your way of releasing emotions or expressing your emotions. It could be something that you're doing as a part of your career, as your work, or something that might just feel very like happy for you. 4 of Cups with the 10 of Cups, to clarify the Go the Distance, feels like something is urging you or pushing you. Maybe it's for family, maybe it's just for your future in general. Like, something is like there's a rumble, and whenever I feel rumbles in readings, it kind of feels like something is about to come and trigger you to push for some goals that you really want, and actually start to ground your dream and make it a reality. Because I'm almost seeing this as like, this is what you're thinking about, this is what that cup is offering you. Maybe it's just an opportunity that's just going to come your way, but it feels like it's an imagination. It's something of your future that you're thinking about. Maybe it's a new idea, or maybe a revisiting of an old idea that's suddenly going to make you go, I know what I'm working towards now, and you are going to chase it. For a lot of you, it could be very traditional, like future that you're wanting. You just want happiness. You want everyone around you to be happy. You want a family, or you want your family to be happy, or it's a community. 10 of Cups is a community. All right, so maybe you're just focused on making other people happy too, and that is your goal. Maybe when it was just you kind of felt like there wasn't really much of a rush, but maybe now there is. The love is, as I'm saying that, some of you Capricorn are going to be finding yourself in a relationship or feel more motivated to make a choice when it comes down to love or in your life in general. This could just mean a choice, but I was saying for some of you, it may be feeling like, or maybe what you're seeking is love, so now you're ready to go out and get it, or something is coming to your mind, whether you're seeing it online or whatever. Something is sparking your imagination of what your future could look like, and it feels like a lot is changing because of that. Again, some of you may have someone in your life, new into your life, or maybe you just get a new motivation because of a love interest or because of somebody whose opinion really matters to you. It feels good. Feels very good. If you're already in a relationship, it feels very good too. Alright, so after this Go the Distance card, your other oracle is Truth Be Told, and this can mean two things. I'm going to clarify it. One, it can mean that you're just, being exposed to the truth. We do have a mask on the bottom here, so something may be being revealed at this time, but it never really shows up as a negative card for me, so I always have to clarify, because sometimes it's my card of like timeline shifts. Because it's almost like this owl is almost presenting you an opportunity, and the reason why it's Truth Be Told is like, well, your reality is whatever you think your reality is. You know what I mean? So if your reality is kind of complacent, like not really doing much, sitting by this tree, imagining all the things I want, but not really taking action, or your reality is making it work, actually doing it and making it not just an imagination, but actually your reality. So the Truth Be Told, I almost see like they're opening this portal, this window, and you're just jumping straight through it. So I'm going to clarify. Truth Be Told just means that truth is whatever you say it is in terms of your life and what you create. Truth Be Told is 10 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Interesting. Can I clarify the 10 of Swords here? Ace of Cups. Truth Be Told. So if we are going to be speaking about love or people in your life, it does feel like you've had a lot of, I'm hearing mistakes, but that's not the word I wanted to use. It was more of a case of you've had a lot of pain when it comes down to relationships, maybe trusting the wrong people. I do think that your guard is up a little bit. Like, you do have this vision of a relationship that you want, but truth be told, with the 10 of Swords and a Queen of Cups, and with what I was saying, you have a very big heart, Capricorn. With the Queen of Cups, that's what it's coming through as. You have a very big heart. In fact, it's very different. What you have to offer is very different than what most people do. It's very, maybe you can come across as very complex, but it's only because some people just don't understand how much you have to offer, because the Queen of Cups, she's the only one who has a cup like this, right? It's very like mature. It's a matured cup. It's been not like, what's the word for it? You've turned your emotions into something very powerful almost. Maybe some of you just have a lot of skill with your emotions. Maybe you understand your emotions on a deeper level, so it looks very different to you. Like, it's very different compared to most people is what I'm coming across as. You guys are very empathic. You guys are very nurturing, very loving. This is Cancerian energy, okay? So whether you're dealing with a Cancer or not, I'm not really sure. You could have ended things with a Queen of Cups because you found something out here. But when I'm describing you, I do feel like you have some sort of like maternal, paternal energy about you. Like, you really do care about people. I think you see people from the inside out almost as well, because maybe you look at people's inner child, you see people's soul before you see them, like, I don't know, this is very deep. It's coming through. Maybe you're just a very deep person, and not everybody gets that. So truth be told, with this being said, especially with the Ace of Cups almost clarifying this, I feel like the truth is actually to do with what love means to you. And I think in the past, again, you've had a lot of maybe failed relationships, a lot of dead ends, a lot of you've had a lot of pain and stabbing in the back when it comes down to people in your life. I feel like this is now a time where you're actually finding out what true love means. and it's to do with some sort of timeline shift. I'm just going to quickly clarify, but on the bottom of the deck, you do have the Nine of Wands. So again, your guard is up when it comes down to who has your heart, and that's not always a bad thing. I feel like you're going to meet somebody in the workplace whilst you're focusing on finances here. All right, with the Eight of Pentacles, is working on your skills. I think you're also dealing with your emotions a bit better and learning a lesson from the past. But truth be told, is I feel like you're seeing your old relationships differently. I'm sorry to go on about relationships, but it does feel like your reading is to do with that. It's to do with your emotions. It is to do with your future, and I do think that's a big part of it for you. At least your goal is that you want a partner for life. You want somebody who you can trust and put your love into and not need to worry about whether they're going to do anything wrong with it, with your heart. So the truth be told is almost maybe it's to do with your vision of love is changing. Instead of seeing it as everything that you have lost, I think you're seeing it for everything that you are. And actually, that makes sense in a way that some things I say to myself when people are a bit horrible and people are a little bit, you just don't understand them or why they would do certain things to you, because you would never do that. You know, everyone's different. I get it. There are unfortunately some not very nice people in this world, and sometimes people's problems end up being pushed into a relationship, and that's why it can end. But the Ace of Cups is almost reminding me of something I say to myself of, if you know that your heart is pure and what you bring and how you deal with things and just the way that you love, if you can love like that, there has to be someone in the world who also loves like that too. So it's just about understanding that we can try to find that love in others, but not force it. And to try and attract this kind of love. I don't know exactly how you're going to do that. The Eight of Pentacles is saying it's something that you might be already working on. And that's this truth be told. That's what it feels like. Yeah, Six of Wands, this is where we start to gain attention. Maybe instead of fearing love, you're a bit more open to it, because now you know what the love that you want looks like. That may be what it is. All right, a lot of cards coming through here, but we have the Knight of Pentacles, so slowly moving forward. Again, wanting something serious. The Star card is, so sorry if that made a noise for you guys. The Star is also about wish fulfillment, and the Death card is here too. So it's like transformation, change. Things will be changing. I do believe that has also a similarity to that timeline shift that I said. I think you've had a very bad past with people, but now that's where it changes. Like your timeline is shifting. You're no longer going down that energy, that flow of energy. You're kind of elevating your own, because of how you're viewing love and relationships is different. So I think you're becoming more attractive, but you're only ready to meet somebody who's on your level. Like, yeah, sure, there are people here who are admiring you, but their love doesn't look the same that your love looks like. They don't love the same that you do, so you're not giving them a chance. You're just letting them linger as you search for the other person. That will kind of, I'm almost seeing that this card will mirror itself. So I think for some of you, you will find your divine counterpart. But it's just about keeping yourself up on this level, not settling for less, and you are finding somebody who you can share your victory and your love with. And I'm almost seeing 2 Six of Wands coming together and looking for each other. Like, you both will have admirers, you both will have been through a lot when it comes down to love. Like, I think there'll be a lot of similarities between you and a person that you will attract. That will be the right person for you when there is some similarities like that. You'll both be almost looking for each other. Like, it's very beautiful. All right, the last oracle that we have is the To Be Fair card, which is all about trying to find some balance in your life. And this is my card of needing a life review. You need to look at your life and looking around you, looking at your friendships, looking at your home, all right, looking at the things that you do on a daily basis, like looking at your life from a very unbiased point of view, Capricorn, and actually going, what do I need and what do I actually not need? And I think you're doing a bit of a purge. I think you're doing a bit of like a clear out. I think you're doing a bit of like a cutting off period. I feel like this is very Queen of Swords almost. Like, you're going, okay, that can stay. That makes me feel good. I like that. It's good for me. All right, that stays. That, I don't like that. Don't like how it makes me feel. I don't like what comes of this. So I'm going to get rid of that. People, places, situations, like I think you're going through a complete clear out. which is good. And that might actually help with this timeline shift. Because there's a card after it, I feel like that's what's happening. Things are changing a lot. But you're coming from a place of wisdom. Queen of Swords is there too. Because of that owl on top of your head, like you're seeing things full circle, 360 vision here. To be fair, is coming through the King of Cups. All right, having some emotional maturity. Yeah, I feel like you're walking away from things that just don't serve you, and you're no longer upset about it as much as there may be a little bit of like I wish it could be different. Like you're gaining some sort of skills with your emotions, which I love. I love that. King of Cups knows when to use it and knows when to keep it to himself. And the Eight of Cups is, of course, about walking away from things that don't serve you emotionally. Like, again, very emotional reading. We even have the fire in the cups. Like, I'm feeling water and fire are very important elements this week. Emotions and passion is coming through for you. And we also have the Page of Pentacles. So this is kind of a card for me. It's an apprentice card, of course. It's about learning as we go. It's about taking that first step. So it does feel like you're finally taking the first step, gaining balance, taking the first step to changing things around you, which I like. All right, it's to be fair, it's releasing things that are just outweighing you, outbalancing you, or what? All right, anything else for Capricorn? Six of Swords. You're moving forward, my angels. Number 6 is very good because we have 6 and 6 here. You're moving away from your past, right? You're moving away from old situations. I think there will be some nostalgic moments at this point, but you're moving into some calmer waters, okay? You're moving into a new territory, new life, and away from any chaos that you've been through. I didn't pull you a keyword, so I'm going to do that for you guys now and see. Here we go, you guys, we're focusing on service. I feel good when I can help others. So again, you are going to be focusing a lot more on service, being of service. With that Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to be in this very beautiful energy. You're wanting to bring something to others. And maybe that's something that you'll be doing in your career. You could end up doing some sort of teaching, elevating others. I don't know, giving your love to others. Not seeing your heart as a bad thing. You're just being careful with who you give it to. For Capricorn. Alright, we've got loads here. So the first one we have facing me is legs, stepping into a new experience, very similar to the Page of Pentacles. Okay, it's making that first step, stepping into something. You have kites here. Some of you might be on a vacation or looking towards going on a vacation, or something may happen on a vacation here. You have bow. You are highly thought of. Some significance around the month of May. Maybe something happened in May here. You have hard work ahead, which is good, all right? That's that go the distance on Queen of Wands. You're completely capable of it, all right? It's what you bring to the table. But we do have this message, all right, where the rat, be careful who you put your heart space into. This could be, again, something that they want you to clear out. This is someone working against you behind your back. So maybe somebody... It doesn't always bring in like strategy and strategic, like, oh, I'm going to get Capricorn, I'm going to bring them down. Sometimes it's somebody who might be just blocking your blessings and being a bit more selfish than understanding of your situation. So you might be needing to remove somebody in your energy field. All right. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Let me know down below how it resonated. And again, make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed and want to keep coming back. It saves you from typing my name in constantly, so if you just click that button, it makes life a bit more easier. But yeah, I wish you guys the best. Let me know what you think about my layout, please, because I really like it, and I want you guys to like it too. But anyway, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. Have an incredible week, and I will see you guys next time.